guys, Solo Player Gaming here, and this is BMX the game, version 0.1.0.175. This game is early access, pre-alpha, so there's a few bugs, but I'm still really impressed with the game as it is. Yeah, it's quite fun to play. And you've got that obviously action view, you've got first person, you've got the distance third, you've got this kind of GoPro, you've got like rear right peg, fell off. Yeah, but like I said, it's still early access. I am a full-time rider. I pre-ordered, and I can tell you so far the game is looking promising to be worth the wait and the money. Except, as you can see, not the best. I've landed one tail whip out of about 11, but that's just because, you know, realistic BMX game. This, believe it or not, is medium graphics. One of the greatest features is slow-mo. You can enable slow-mo mode. It's built into the game. So you can do mad. The only thing I would suggest to the developers, if they ever watch this, is possibly work on momentum a little bit better. Like, admittedly, like, it's obviously still pre-alpha, but I would like to see some better momentum, like, for example, you lose a lot of speed. Yeah, there's me sounding bad. And as well, you can tell it is still very early in the game's development. This is the area we're limited to, and there's still a delay to the controls, but obviously they're a new team, there's only 3 of them, and I have massive respect for them for this. When this is complete, if it has the features everybody wants, and that they've said it will have, definitely going to be one of the best games out there. Would I suggest buying this? If you want to save yourself some money, because without a doubt it's going to go up when it's finished, and you want just something fun to play, like, try and, yeah, I wouldn't, like, unless you're a really big fan of BMX and skate style games, I wouldn't suggest getting this, like, but if you're a fan of BMX, or, you know, you think just based on this, you might like the game, then I would suggest getting it. I mean, there's been a bit of a delay, but with respect, it's, for what we've got, I don't mind that delay being, in my eyes, worth it. I know some of you probably disagree, but again, I don't regret buying this. Admittedly, there probably could be a bit more, but like I said, really, just the only thing I would like to see is maybe a bit more momentum. There we go. A bit more momentum, and just try and work on the delay between. I mean, I'm using the officially licensed Xbox controller, and I still get motion delay. So if you've got other game pads, I wouldn't like to experience it. You would. Like there, that I should have done it there. Get my fakie. Nice and easy. But yeah, also maybe add a little soundtrack, just because listening to the bike clanging and banging and cassette spinning and rah-de-rah, a little bit boring. Plays surprisingly well for such an early access game. solid. Usually I get a solid 25 FPS, and that's still better than some new optimized games I get. But I just want to give a massive shout out to the developers for this game. This is an amazing game. Carry on, guys. Don't listen to the hate comments. You don't deserve any of them, to be honest. But yeah, a list of features that would be nice. I think the plan is to have customizable riders with an in-game currency, customizable bikes. We got the bike editor absolutely ages ago. That's good. I might do a video of that, just showing that off. But so far, this game, I'm quite impressed with it. I mean, obviously, it's still a very early access game, so like you saw there's still a few bugs. But overall, the game plays quite nicely. Once you get used to it, it's not too bad. But yeah, so yeah, list of features. Fully customizable bike, customizable clothing, customizable rider, like body types, you can, have skate. I'm not comparing this game to skate, this is nothing like it. This has the potential to be so much more. Park editor would be really nice. Teams, the ability to set up teams, and then possibly have competitions throughout the year. Maybe try and like making skate like parks like this, and like certain areas of best trick or like highest there, and just like more real to life competitions kind of thing, like maybe have something like the X Games or Jutes or yeah, that would be good. That would be nice to see. The ability to make edits in game like skate, that would be cool. Maybe have servers where you can have many people in, not like hundreds and hundreds of people, but maybe like servers where you can have 20, 30 people in, maybe. I know that's like quite a lot to ask if they're a small team, but that would be really nice to see. Then you can get all your friends together and ride and competitions within yourselves. Nice open map, probably quite one of the features I would like to see most. A really big open map. That'd be pretty cool. People really like that. Yeah. I mean, you saw, like I said, it's early access, so there's a few bugs, and obviously there's a few points not quite right about it. But the only downside I've got with this in its current state is it's very hard to grind. Very hard to grind. So maybe make that a little bit easier. Kind of have difficulties, like you can have an easy difficulty where doing tricks, like you can drop a lot higher and doing tricks is a lot easier. And then have like a medium where it's kind of, no lock onto rails or high hops, but like it's a lot harder to bail. And then the hardest can be in real life if you want like realistic physics, obviously more realistic physics all the way around, but like it'd be a lot easier to like fall off kind of, so if you land a trick dodgy you could injure yourself. That'd be another thing, having injuries. So you could see, oh, if I land this trick wrong, this is what would happen in real life. That'd be cool, kind of like Hall of Meat, but you don't get points for it. It's just something that happens if you want it on. But downsides, laggy controls, it's early access, what do you expect? And from what I've been reading on the forums, they are working as hard as they possibly can on this. They're an independent team of 3 people, so, got to give them some credit for what they've managed to achieve. And I know a year ago this was on Kickstarter and it failed. I think it failed. But I do not regret pre-ordering it at all. This has been, for what I've got here, this is well worth it for me, in my opinion. And there's always people that disagree and have their own opinions, but I mean, there you go. There's a bit of another glitch, but I can't really fault the game too much. It's very early access. It's not even version 1. So, now let's try and find my bike. Where are you, Mr. White?